think plans have changed. That's a big old fire. Oh man, that's not good. Looks like they blocked off the road now. Well, that fire kept me from the place I wanted to go today, so I think this is the only herp for today. Yeah, you see them in there? This is what chuckwallas do. When they go down for the night, they wedge themselves in between the rocks really, really tight, fill themselves up with air, and then they stay there. It is very hard to get them out. I don't think I'll be able to get this guy tonight. Alright, so it's the last day I get to play around in the desert. Let's try to make it count. So out here somewhere, apparently, there's a coyote that needs to learn how to chew its food. I thought this was like a dead, mummified bit of a snake, but it's full of fur and stuff, so I think this might actually be a bit of poop. Chew your food. Well, that sucked. It's not exactly how I wanted my last hike out here to go. I went about a half mile, rolled my ankle, and sprained it real good, so now we're going to drive around and see what we can find. Alright, well, looks like herping ain't happening today with the rolled ankle, so now we're going to hang out and look at some of this cool artwork. We're in the Gilletta Meadows in Borrego Springs, and there's mainly Cenozoic creatures. Before I went to areas, and I think we're a little bit more lush, a little bit more green. It's working like saber-toothed cats and sparrows and all that fun stuff. Let's go check them out. Horse history. Horses actually evolved in the Americas, in North America, South America, and then they crossed the Bering Land Bridge into Europe and Asia, where they kept evolving. In the Americas, however, they went extinct up until the Spaniards invaded and left their horses everywhere. Well, I do enjoy a good camel from time to time. Yes. You know, it's a realization I had recently. More good metal bands should name themselves after Cenozoic creatures. Yes, the eternal battle between the scorpion and not sure exactly what these are supposed to be, but they've got these weird hairy sculptures out here too. That's right, tapirs. Tapirs once lived in Southern California as well. I like the little one. And we've got your good old-fashioned saber-toothed tiger. Mouth with its very large baby on its back. Yeah, and I'm not sure what the hell this thing's supposed to be. It's like a cross between a giant sloth and a T-Rex. This is actually one of my favorite pieces of artwork ever in general, period. It's a giant dragon made out of metal. It's super well detailed. a mighty battle between dinosaurs. These guys are actually pretty huge. Both like 2 feet tall or something. That's supposed to be a Carnotaurus. That looks a lot like an Allosaurus. Today my ankle is officially busted, so we're definitely not going to wildlife today. But we're in San Diego and there's a pretty well so we're gonna check it out. It's not as cool as the ones in the desert. And some flamingos in the pond. Smells like my merit. This guy's got a cool hairdo. Little pygmy hippo. Man, these are some weird looking gorillas. Big old eagle. He spotted its keeper walking in the cave. Huge talons. One of those is about as thick around as my phone. That's how he looks when he's not wet. It's a really cool habitat with all the waterfalls. This is a really cool environment. They have a bunch of African finches in here. And I think this is way cooler than the little stupid bird cages people keep them in. This is how it should be done. I don't know how well you can see that. There's my favorite kind of cockatoo. It's really cute. They sleep with their foot up. And these cockatoos sleep with it down. Very fabulous. Something tells me the patrons of this facility have been feeding the animals. I love these ones. They're so iridescent. I'm talking about you. It's absolutely amazing to me how people are missing this guy. That's extremely cool. He's just going back and forth. It's so cute. These are Mengshen vipers from China. Oh, he's so distinguished. Stellar sea eagle wasn't something I expected to see here. That's really cool. These guys are huge. So is that beak. Gotta say, I'm seeing a rather impressive collection of birds here. There's an Andean condor. It's gazelle time. Gazelle time all the time. Yes, and this ungulate here we refer to as long boy. Yes, this is a fine old peccary. What are you doing in San Diego? You're a green and old. Supposed to be in like Florida or something. The heck. Yeah, what the heck? You're not supposed to be in San Diego. You little green anole. That's a statue of a Colombian mammoth. It's just about as big as the one down in Goleta Meadows. So I'd say they did a good job. Ew, the baby duckies. Ew, the sleepy tapir. Yeah. Who's such a geek teaching people about turtles? This speck is super active today. He's all over the place. Yes, what a distinguished gentleman. Yes, mongoose. Mongooses in a rat house. That's pretty cool. They've replicated the way that honey or bee eaters like to nest in the walls here. That's really cool. She's throwing mealworms up in the air and the birds are catching them and eating them. Some gelato baboons. The birds. Yeah, he's just chilling. And I really love this dwarf crocodile with his snaggletooth. That's really cute. Well, that's interesting. They're keeping leopard sharks with the penguins. Francois. Yeah, he smells so bad.
You're gonna go shower with the bear?
Big old Colorado river toad. Nope, not the same. Got to see plenty of these in the wild. Here's the Chinese alligator. Alligators are actually a type of crocodilian that came over from Asia across the Bering Land Bridge. There's only the American and Chinese alligators left. This snake-necked turtle is trying to have sassy moments with the Fly River. Definitely one of my favorite snakes here, the Ethiopian viper. That's creative. Rich knows rattlesnakes. Getting himself all nice and comfy. Here we go, nice and cozy. Yeah, they've got some good rattlesnakes here. Alright, so just did the San Diego Zoo on a crutch and a bunged up ankle. Not so bad. I did actually manage not to miss too much of it. So just enough to get me a comeback. And right around the corner from the zoo is a beautiful garden. Beautiful rose bushes. It smells amazing in this little corridor here, as you can probably imagine. And here's my favorite part of this garden, the dry bit. It's pretty impressive. Some yuccas. You can actually eat these flowers, although I wouldn't recommend these ones. They've probably been dusted by people all day. Freaking love these guys. The triangular shaped ones. I believe that's a type of euphorbia. Basically a cactus tree, cactus bush. Got some blooming over here in the choyas. I believe this is a type of choya. It's not the dog choya that's been jumping at me all day, all week. But still choya, looks like. I love this thing. This tree has a huge base. It's basically got little caves in it too. Oh, the jade plant's actually blooming. These massive Joshua trees. Whoever's been taking care of these is doing a really good job. People in Southern California suck. I like this guy. Also this huge Joshua tree. All the little flowers. It is an absolutely gorgeous garden. Seen better looking ocotillos though. And there's this massive, gorgeous, twisted heap of cacti material, photosynthetic flesh. It's huge. I think this might actually be a couple, but just look at it. I'm a really big fan of this little one with the long spines too. This place is just too cool. And there's the botanical building I really wish I could go inside of right now. But I'm too late. Next time I find myself in San Diego, I definitely know where I'm coming. This Natural History Museum looks awesome. Another museum I'm definitely coming back for. And here's my mom's house. This is where I've been staying. The gingerbread house. One of my favorite things about this house is actually that the whole foundation is inlaid with a whole bunch of cool stones that the guy who built it actually pulled out of the desert while he was building it. Some azurite, some petrified wood, some agate, some chrysocolla, more wood. It's super cute. My mom and uncle actually built this little garage when they first moved in too. Painted it to look the same. And all along the outside of the house, a ton of these cool rocks. These ones are actually one of my favorites. They look like a rose quartz, but when you actually put a black light on them, they shine blue. It's really neat. And on the other side of that fence, we have the hot tub. Trailing down these cool shiny rocks into the yard. And there's the deco face of the house. This is one of my favorite parts of the house here. Here's a really cool part of the house. All along the ground there's a bunch of agates and obsidians and jaspers and all sorts of stuff. All along here. Alright, so I'm back home now. That was pretty much my experience in Southern California for the spring. And the whole reason I went down there was to get my teeth fixed. Because it would have cost about $4,000 to get them fixed in the States here. But it cost me about $900 to get them fixed down in Mexico by someone who is totally amazing and professional and proficient and everything. And, yeah. I would suggest the medical system in America is kind of screwy. So I was able to get some fancy new teeth, have some fun. It was a really fun time, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this little series I did, kind of. Yeah. Thanks.